Now new at 6, there are concerns among several female police officers at the Wethersfield Police Department regarding the usage of a surveillance camera in the women's locker room. Channel 3 Eyewitness News reporter Patricia Del Rio obtained an internal investigation report on the matter and is here now with the findings. Patricia.
This is the 22-page report of the investigation that was done by an independent agency to look into how the police department handled the usage of a surveillance camera following complaints by one female officer who claimed her personal items had been violated. According to the investigative report, it all began in August. A female officer noticed on 2 separate occasions that someone had rummaged through her gym bag in the women's locker room and touched her underwear. The officer reported the incident and said she believed the janitor may have done it since he had made her feel uncomfortable in the past. It was then that commanding officers, with the permission of the chief, made the decision to use a hidden camera in the locker room to see if they could catch him in the act.
And we do know that it's legal in a criminal investigation to use a camera without notifying anyone. However, the stipulations that were made to the officer and to was that all the female officers that used that locker room were to be notified.
All 4 female officers on the force gave permission. The problem, according to the report, not all 4 officers were made aware of exactly when it was placed in and out of the locker room. That's because the report says the female officer who was the victim placed the camera herself on more than one occasion and failed to notify all female officers when it was there. The result? There was fear of what was seen or heard on the video, but the police chief says the camera was only pointed at the officer's bag and there was never any audio.
As it turns out, the evidence from the camera was non-existent.
In the end, the janitor was interviewed and admitted to stealing other officers' items, including sunglasses and toilet paper, but never admitted to rummaging through the female officer's bag. The report concludes the integrity of the investigation was questionable, as the investigative process appears to have been limited. There was no formal process involving control of the camera as to time of use, chain of custody, or approval of command staff.
There was some lacking there that I do plan on correcting.
So they did say that there were some positive aspects in the way which was handled, but the report says the integrity of the investigation was questionable due to decisions made by the victim officer in placing the camera herself and in decisions by Wethersfield's Police Department management and the investigator on the case. By the way, a warranty is now issued for that janitor's arrest. I'm Patricia Del Rio, Channel 3 Eyewitness News.